In this video, I want to take a step back and ask whether this model actually makes sense. But first, let's discuss what the model actually says, right? So here, for example, there is an arrow between danger and accidents. What does it mean? It means that there is possibly a causal relationship between danger and accidents. So here we actually made the modeling assumption and said, well, that is your causal relationship right there. So note that here, the only way that there would be no relationship between danger and accidents is if danger was just a constant for everyone. Otherwise, it really is going to be true that kind of the larger danger is, the more accidents you're going to be involved in, right? So here we see that what causes danger is aggressiveness and experience. And here we made the modeling assumption that on average, the danger is going to be this sum of beta naught and beta 1 aggression, beta 2 experience. So here, there's the only way for there to not be a causal relationship between, for example, aggression and danger is if beta 1 happens to be 0. Could happen. So the way you interpret the arrow is there might possibly be a causal relationship. So the more robust conclusion you can make, assuming that this graph is exactly true, is, for example, that there is no causal relationship at all between red car and accidents. Why? Well, because there is no arrow pointing from red car to accidents, obviously, but there is also not an indirect path somehow between red car and accidents, the way there is an indirect path between aggression and accidents. So even though there is not an arrow directly here, aggression causes danger, danger causes accidents, so there might be a causal relationship, according to this graph, between aggression and accidents. So when I ask whether this graph makes sense, basically what I'm asking is it really true that there is no causal relationship other than what's indicated on this graph? And I would say, well, that is actually kind of doubtful. So, like we discussed in class, so there is probably certainly a correlation between being male and aggression, right? So whether it's because of a kind of common underlying cause, or whether it's because, maybe gender roles cause males to be more aggressive, you could come up with kind of a number of stories. Something here probably is going on. So maybe there is a causal relationship here, for example, right? So in that way, this model probably, without the arrow certainly, is probably kind of incomplete. And as we'll see later, this actually has implications as far as trying to make fair decisions based on this graph.